Hi, welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to be participating in a Spring Saturday Brunch Tablescape. And this tablescape is hosted by Shangie from Shangie Living Life to the Fullest. And it's co-hosted by Marilyn from Fabulous Designs on a Budget and Tammy from Me, Myself, and DIYing It. And I'm going to list all these ladies' channels down below in the description box, so make sure you go and check them out. You'll love what they do, along with a complete playlist that will show what everybody is doing for this brunch tablescape. Now, to begin with my tablescape, I decided to start out with picking out what colors I wanted to represent spring. So I chose this beautiful green and this yellow, and I'm using that to really highlight this tablescape. I think it just gives it a really bright and airy look to it. Now to begin with, I start out with a couple of these Dollar Tree placemats that I'm using right in the center of my table. And on top of these green placemats, I put a yellow wine glass upside down. And then on top of that yellow wine glass, I have a yellow candle right on top. And then around the bottom of the wine glass, I ringed those with some sunflowers. And I think this is just giving the center of our table just this beautiful spring feel to it. Now to keep your eyes drawn to that, I'm using clear dishes for all of my serving dishes and a lot of the other dishes here on my tablescape. Now you can see I have this absolutely gorgeous dish here with this ruffled top to it. I was so blessed to find these dishes at the thrift store. I have a matching one on the far corner of the table over here, and I actually purchased these about 6 or 8 months apart from each other at 2 different thrift stores, and they were identical matching dishes, and they were in perfect condition, and I was so happy to get those. I think they cost me like $1.50 each for a dish. I don't remember exactly, but I know it was extremely inexpensive. Now here you can see I have this little dish here with a spoon in it, and I just picked up this dish from Meijer's, and that was $1.30 for that dish. And I would put a little bit of apple butter in that dish, and I think that would just be lovely for our brunch table. And that is one of the things that these ladies ask us to do for this tablescape, is to tell you exactly what it is that we would serve for our brunch. So throughout this video, not only am I going to show you exactly what it is I use to make my tablescape, but I'm also going to tell you what I would put in each of the dishes. Now here you can see what I'm using for my glasses and my stemware. I have a juice glass, I have a glass for some water, and I have this really spring looking coffee cup. And here I have a little glass juicer. So if someone would like to make their own fresh squeezed juice, they can do that as well. Now as the foundation of this tablescape, I'm using this pure white tablecloth from Walmart. You can see I also use my regular everyday silverware on this white linen napkin. And then right here I have my bread plate, and I purchased this bread plate at the thrift store a while back for $1.25 a piece. And I absolutely love these bread plates. I've used them in several tablescapes. Now up here I would have a hard-boiled egg for my guests. Here's my little juice glass. Here's a glass that I would use for water. And then of course I would have this cup here for either tea or coffee, whichever my guest would prefer. Now just looking down the center of my table here, you can see that your eye is just so drawn to the center and the colors. Now in my ruffled dishes here, I would have some nice homemade crepes in one of these ruffled dishes, and I would have some nice crisp bacon with some sausage patties in the other one. Right here is my little juicer. If someone would prefer to juice their own juice, that is there and available to them. Zooming in a little bit closer here on this table setting, you can see that Underneath this plate setting, I have this beautiful lemon placemat that my daughters have just purchased me for Mother's Day, along with several other items. And I'm loving these. The place setting right across from this is also using the same placemat. And then I have this white dish from Dollar Tree on top of that, along with my bread plate. And I would offer some toast, some banana bread, as well as some zucchini bread for our bread plates. Here is a cut glass crystal bowl that I've had for numerous years, and I would fill this bowl with a lot of fresh fruit. I would have some bananas and peaches and strawberries and just some nice fresh fruit for those who would prefer something very light to go with their breakfast. You can see that this table looks elegant and beautiful, and yet how all the clear dishes just keep drawing your eye right back to the center and the colors of the green and the yellow. And here on this side, you can see I have the matching placemat for this one. And then on my two ends, I am actually using this towel as a placemat. I've done this before in a different tablescape. I absolutely love these towels. They fit in perfect with the color scheme of this tablescape. They have the lemons and they have the yellow and the green and the white on them, and they just make a perfect accompaniment to this tablescape. Now, even my sugar here on the left, along with my salt and pepper, I put all of that in clear containers as well to just keep in with the theme. Here's a little bit closer look at this ruffled top dish that I have right here. And you can see how even my coffee cup that was my grandmother's fits in perfectly with this color scheme and this theme for our tablescape, with the flowers and the handle looking like a stem. I think everything just flows beautifully together. And like I said, for our offering, for our brunch, we would be serving some crepes along with some bacon and sausage, a hard-boiled egg. We would have a choice of breads between toast or banana bread or zucchini bread. We would have some apple butter along with some jams and some margarine. Here in this little canister, we would have some sugar to go in their coffee or tea. We would have a bowl of fresh fruit right here in the center. We would also be offering some fresh juice, be it grapefruit juice, orange juice, apple juice. And then, of course, we would have a little water as well. And this is what I would do for my brunch tablescape. I think it's beautiful. I love how airy and pretty it is. I love how your eye just continues to be drawn right to the center. This is a tablescape that is very inexpensive. Everything was either given to me, thrifted, or bought at Dollar Tree. So let me know, what do you think of this tablescape? Do you like the way it is? Do you like the colors that I used? And also let me know, what would you think of this menu for a brunch menu? Now, I thought maybe one of the things I probably should have added was some quiche. And I'm thinking maybe instead of the hard-boiled egg, I should have changed that up with some quiche. Do you have a favorite thing that you like to have for a brunch? Let me know, leave me a comment down below on what you thought of this tablescape. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope that you have picked up some ideas for your own brunch tablescape. If you have liked this video, I'd really appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell so you'll be notified the next time I upload a video. Thanks so much for watching.